Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Surah Naba, Surah number 78, ayat number 33 and 34, just 30. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Ayat number 33, wa qawaiba atraba. Ayat number 34, wa ka'san dihaqa. Let us begin with the word-to-word translation of these two ayahs. Let us take the first word, wa. Wa, as we all know, is a coordinating conjunction and it means and. Let us take the next word, qawaiba. Now the root letters of qawaiba are kaf, ain, ba. It has appeared in the Quran 4 times and the meaning of qawaiba are various and we will take the meaning according to the context. As we all know that the Arabic grammar is very vast and many root letters have different meanings and we take the meanings according to the context of the verse. Now the word Kaaba has also been derived from these three root letters only. It means actually the bone of the ankle, which is bulgy and squarish, somewhat squarish in shape. Qaib also means a gorgeous looking woman, a fully breasted, full bosomed woman. So here we will take the latter meaning, that is a fully breasted, splendid woman, because here Allah is speaking about, or He is enumerating the various blessings that Allah has given the believers who fear Allah and they do good deeds. Now Qaib is actually a singular form and Qawaib is the plural form. So here we will take Qaib as the splendid woman which have the characteristics that Allah has mentioned, that is, she's beautiful and she is fully breasted. Now if you notice that except the vowel which is there, the other words are all noun. So here Kawaiba is also a noun and it is a accusative noun. Similarly, the other words which are there also are noun because it has got fatha, the two fathas, and in some places it has got a single fatha, and like in Kawaiba it has a single fatha, but we know that it is a noun. Now we are not going to the depth of the grammar part over here, but as we go further, this concept also will get clearer. Say, okay, why we have a single fatha and still it is a noun? Because so far we have been learning about two fatha indicates that it is a noun, but here there is one fatha and still it is a noun. Here the translation of Kawaiba is taken as splendid women or splendid companions, because Allah has promised that He is going to give the believers companions who are compatible to them. Let us take the next word, atraban. The root letters of atraban are ta, ra and ba, and it has appeared 22 times in the Quran. Now taraba means soil, earth. Now here Allah is comparing us, relating us to the soil or dust because we are made from it. And here the meaning, the translation of turaban has been taken as same age, because it is like if we are made from dust and we are born at the same time, that is a male and a female. So Allah is going to give us the companions in Jannah for the believers who have been doing good and fearing Allah. So Allah will give us a companion of the same age who's compatible with us. So Allah is not only speaking about the blessing of that He is going to give the believers a beautiful companion, but of the same age, because even in this life we are more connected to people of our own age. So Allah is mentioning this also, subhanallah, that He is going to give you companions of the same age over there, so that you are more compatible and at ease. So here the translation of atraban is given as same aged. So here we had splendid women of the same age. Now let us take the next ayah, that is kahsan dihaqa. Now let us take the first word, wakahsan dihaqa. So here again it is a coordinating conjunction and the translation of is taken as and. Now kahsan. Let us take the next word, kahsan. Now kahsan, the root letters of kahsan is kaf, hamza, sin, and ka'as means a cup. Now in classical Arabic, ka'as meant cups which were used only for very exotic drinks, expensive drinks. Okay. Now normally they are translated, it is translated as wine, but you cannot compare the wine of Jannah with the wine over here, because Jannah is a totally different place, and the wine which will be served over there, I take it as an exotic drink which will be served over there, that will not intoxicate us, and that will be the taste will be exotic. So we cannot compare the wine over there. That's why normally you have the mufassirin, the scholars, translating it as an exotic drink cup. So the cups were specially used only for exotic drinks, the expensive, very expensive drinks out. Now kasan is a noun, and it is an accusative noun because it has two fathatains. Now let us take the next word, dihakan. Again dihakan, as it has two fathatain, we know that it is a noun. Okay. Now the root letters of dihakan are dal, ha, qaf. Now dahak means, it means something which is filled to the brim. It is full and it starts splashing. So kahsan dihakan is actually a cup which is filled to the brim and it starts splashing. If we analyze the words in the 33rd and 34th ayah, we have qawaiba atraban and kahsan dihakan. Now these two words are mawsoof sifat, that is adjectival nouns. So in one word Allah is explaining the adjective, that is the quality is explained of the noun. Like the first is qawaiba atraban. So qawaiba is the woman, the companions Allah is talking about, and the quality will be that they are same aged. Similarly, kasan dihakan, the cups are the nouns and the adjective is the full brimmed and splashing cups. In Arabic, we have the adjective coming after the noun, unlike in English and Urdu where we have the adjective first and the noun later, like a good boy. So the good comes before the boy, but in Arabic it is the other way around. So let us translate the two verses now. وَقَوَائِبَ أَتْرَابًا, and qawaiba. Qawaiban is splendid women, or you can take it as the full-breasted companions. Atraban, of matched age or well matched or of equal age. We have taken as waqawaiban atraba is and splendid women or splendid companions of equal age or matched age. Wa kahsan dihaka, wa and kahsan, cups, dihakan, full or up to the full to the brim. With this, we end the word to word translation of ayat number 33 and 34. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.